Right, our top story. The Maharashtra-Karnataka border row intensifies amid remarks from both the state governments, the top leaders of the state over the claim on villages in the border region. Protests erupted on both sides of the border of the Maharashtra-Karnataka border today. At Bengaluru-Pune highway, a pro-Kannada group blocked the highway, protesting against attacks on Karnataka buses. In Sangli, banners appeared supporting Karnataka Chief Minister Basavaraj Bommai. Adding to all this, Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray said that ahead of Karnataka elections next year, PM may hand over 2 regions near the border to Karnataka. Listen into what Uddhav Thackeray had to say.
काल परवाकडे जे कर्नाटकचे मुख्यमंत्री बोमई बोंबललेत त्याने आपल्या सोलापूरवरती हक्क सांगितलेला आहे, अक्कलकोटवरती हक्क सांगितलेला आहे आणि मला भीती अशी वाटते की पुढच्या वर्षी कर्नाटकाच्या निवडणुका आहेत. मग आपले पंतप्रधान जसे उद्योग गुजरातच्या निवडणुकीसाठी त्यांनी महाराष्ट्रात येऊ घातलेले उद्योग गुजरातला नेले, तसे महाराष्ट्राचे सुद्धा तुकडे करायला मागे पुढे बघणार नाही. होऊ देणार तो पण तुकडे.
First of all, to get a ground check, I'm going across to my colleague Imran, who's reporting from Belagavi. Imran, what's the latest situation? In fact, we've seen protests erupting on both sides of the border.
Well, absolutely, the situation remains tense here. In fact, just a couple of minutes ago, this Karnataka Rakshana Vedike had protested blocking this busy Bengaluru-Pune highway, and the cops had a hard time controlling them. They also burned the effigy of Maharashtra Chief Minister Eknath Shinde and Deputy Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis, saying that the both of them have not able to stop the miscreants attacking the Karnataka bus. They also later broke the corridor and spray painted blacking to Maharashtra goods vehicles, transport vehicles there. The police have now detained them and took them to the nearest police station. But the tensions continue to rise, and the buses from Maharashtra coming to Karnataka have been stopped. In the same way, after Maharashtra bus was pelted with stones near Athani, the transportation from Karnataka, from the Kagwad, that side of the area, the Athani bus depot has been stopped by the Karnataka, measuring that there might be further attacks on the buses. Meanwhile, the Kannada Rakshana Vedike activists have upped the ante. They have been aggressively protesting in Belagavi. Yesterday, we saw protests at the Chennamma Circle in the city. Today, they blocked the highway, demanding that the Chief Minister of Karnataka speaks to his counterpart in Maharashtra and asks to take action against the miscreants there who've been attacking Karnataka buses. So far, not a single FIR has been registered, but in Karnataka's side, FIR has been registered against miscreants who pelted stones on Karnataka buses. Now, there is, as of right now, the matter is coming up for hearing in the Supreme Court. There is a political heat already. The former Chief Minister of Maharashtra upping the ante, and even saying, goes to the extent of saying that Karnataka CM is possessed in claiming that 40 villages from Sangli have passed a resolution demanding they be included in Karnataka. Now, he also targeted the Eknath Shinde, the Chief Minister said that by this election year end, which Karnataka is going for, that 40 or 2 of these towns will be handed over to the Karnataka, very clearly targeting the BJP government in both the states there and also the union government. Now, the political opposition parties are upping the ante here, even in Karnataka too. They've asked Chief Minister to protect the Karnataka buses. Even as we saw in many of the villages in Sangli, people have passed resolutions saying that the basic necessity is not being met by the Maharashtra government, and if they don't heed to the ultimatum of within 8 days of finding a solution for the drinking water problem, they themselves will invite Chief Minister Basavaraj Bommai. Meanwhile, both the states have readied up their battle in the Supreme Court. The 2-member committee has been formed in Maharashtra to look into this issue and represent their case properly in the Supreme Court. Meanwhile, a team of lawyers have been set up by Karnataka CM Basavaraj Bommai so that the state's perspectives will be properly put in the Supreme Court. What will be the result of it, we have to wait and see. But on the ground, protests are intensifying. People are demanding that, like in Sangli, the water is the main issue for them. Karnataka, Maharashtra is not important. But in Belagavi, the pro-Kannada organizations are aggressively protesting, asking action against those who are pelting stones and asking Chief Minister to intervene and ensure that not only Belagavi is protected, but also the buses from the miscreants in Maharashtra.
Right, Imran. Right, Imran. Thank you so much for joining us with that ground check and ground report on what's happening in Belagavi. Thank you so much for joining us on the show. On the show, to discuss this further, I'm joined by Mr. Binay Singh, political analyst, and Intikhab Farooqi, leader of Shiv Sena. Mr. Singh, to you first. This is a very tricky situation for the BJP. On one hand, you have a Maharashtra Deputy Chief Minister from the BJP. You have the Karnataka Chief Minister from the BJP. There have been war of words with both of them actually saying that they're not going to cede an inch of land. Karnataka, of course, saying they're going to fight it legally. Maharashtra saying they will not be ceding any territory to Karnataka. But with Uddhav Thackeray also now coming in, essentially saying, with Karnataka elections round the corner, he seems to think that there's a design behind all this and that Maharashtra is going to hand over certain region to Karnataka. Is this like a, as they say, political double game being played by BJP?
Look, it's a dispute, but it's a dispute between two states of the Indian territory. It's not a dispute between India and Pakistan or a border dispute between India and China. And this dispute has a history. Long back, 1960, 60 years back, when Maharashtra and Karnataka was formed. Marathi, means, you know why the states were formed? They were formed on the basis of geocultural variations. So nearly 900 villages, 865 villages alongside the border. So they were Marathi speaking, and the same was with the other side. 260 were Kannada speaking villages. So this dispute is into the Supreme Court. And I don't think this dispute should be used as a fault line to further your political agenda or to instigate violence. It's very unfortunate that the matter is there. And it's not a matter of India and Pakistan. It's a matter of between two brother states, two neighboring states inside the territory of
yes,
India.
I get that. I get that, Mr. Singh. I get that, Mr. Singh, but Uddhav Thackeray seems to be suggesting that there is some sort of a behind-the-scenes work going on over here and that Maharashtra is going to hand over two regions to Karnataka. What is your reaction to that?
No. Everything is in open. You know, it is called Belagavi and Belgaum dispute. So the matter is already into the court, and political parties, they don't have any business to get into it if the matter is into the court. So let the court decide. So big issues, they have been resolved through courts. So if anybody want to, Uddhav Thackeray, I can see what Uddhav Thackeray wants. He want to further use it as a fault line. He want to use it to instigate violence. He want to use it to further his political agenda. This is very unfortunate. What is the need? You know, they're burning buses, they're using violence. There is no need of that. And it's not an issue, again I say, it's a issue between two brothers. And already there is a guardian called the Honorable Supreme Court of India, and the matter is sub judice. So let the court decide. Political party has no business to get into that. No business to get into that when the matter is already sub judice.
Yes. Right. Okay. Mr. Singh, I've taken your first initial comments. Let me also get Intikhab Farooqi into the discussion. Mr. Farooqi, we've seen, from the BJP's point of view, these are matters of a state. It has been a long-standing dispute, 6-decade-old dispute, which is, in a way resurfaced ahead of the Supreme Court hearing, because the top court is seized of the matter, and that's what it is. There is no double game, there's no double speak, there is no behind the shadows or in the shadows work going on over here. And what we can in fact see is that because of this politics which is going on, there's unrest on the ground as well. Protests happening on ground even today around Belagavi. But Shiv Sena stand, the Uddhav Thackeray Shiv Sena stand seems to be that there is a design behind this and that everything is being done or said regarding around this with an agenda, with an eye on the Karnataka elections. Is that what it is?
Tanviji, I would like to tell you that since last few months we have been observed, and we were talking on on projects like which have shifted to Gujarat and things like that. So since then, we have seen that there is a little bit disturbance been happened. See, we are not against projects going to other states. We are happy that big projects are coming up in India, and it should come up in all states of India, so as that will grow our country's economy. And the only thing was that then it was planned to be brought in Pune, but now since then it was gone to Gujarat. There is no issue. Yeah, we are happy that more projects should come up, and as that will grow more jobs to peoples, to newcomers. And now, since this is the situation now rising in Karnataka, I would like, yes, I agree with what Mr. Binay Singh has said just now. Yes, there is a court matter, and yes, it is not about India and Pakistan. It is about the country, and we can solve it. And the matter is in the court, and yes, let the court will decide the best of it. Yes.
Right. I mean, of course, we can see that the court has seized of the matter. But we have seen that the political war of words which is happening, whether it is the Maharashtra Deputy Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis, whether it is the Chief Minister Eknath Shinde, they are of course both echoing the same side, whether it is Karnataka Chief Minister Basavaraj Bommai, and now even Uddhav Thackeray, the former Maharashtra Chief Minister, they are all talking about this. In a way, the buzz around Belagavi border row has in fact gone up. The top court is of course going to do its job, but the politics around it is it in fact reaching a climax, so to speak, with an eye on the Karnataka elections? That's my question to both of you.
Can I say no, please.
Everyone loves peace and harmony, and we all want peace and harmony. We don't want to see the disturbance and burning of buses or trains, or people coming up on roads. Everyone wants to see peace and harmony. There is nothing like but yes, there is a kind of imagination what Uddhav Sahab has said in his as what you have seen on your video. So I just can say that that's an imagination what he has said. But yes, I would like to tell you that we all love peace and harmony, and we don't want to see this attacking the buses and people fighting on the roads and all. We all love peace and harmony, and we believe that the court will take its best decision, and they will make the best decision out of it.
Mr. Farooqi, your leaders are only commenting on it every day. If somebody keeps commenting on it, there will be some impact on the ground. That is what we are seeing right now, right? Its protests are happening, sporadically, thankfully not very violent, but protests are happening everywhere, around the border. And it has started just a few days back, ever since, this issue has been raked up politically. So your leaders are only fueling it. As I said, I'm not blaming any one party. All parties which have a stake in this in Maharashtra and Karnataka are commenting on this. Mr. Binay Singh, it's all fair to say that the matter's sub judice, that it's with the Supreme Court, that the top court will take a decision on it. Karnataka also saying it will fight it legally. But what we can in fact see is that, and so to say, agenda politics or politics being played around this entire issue and being given, this is getting oxygen. The entire protests that we are seeing on this from pro-Kannada or pro-Maharashtra groups on the ground is being given oxygen by the kind of comments which are being made politically as well. So if the leaders or the political parties say, we want peace, this is not the way to go about it. Let it be resolved in the Supreme Court. That's it.
Look, the dispute between Indian states, it is not a new phenomena or just limited to Karnataka versus Maharashtra. It is pan-India. It is either it is land dispute or it is water dispute or some other kind of dispute. You go to the northeast regions, you can see a dispute between West Bengal and Jharkhand, Bihar and Jharkhand, West Bengal and Orissa. So these disputes are everywhere in different capacities or in different volume, you can say. But again, the thing is that the government has taken note of that. There is already a committee based to resolve this dispute called Mahajan Committee, the dispute between Maharashtra and Karnataka. The matter is sub judice, and none of the political party has any business to use this issue as a fault line to spread hatred between communities, to spread enmity between two states, or to further their political agenda. And my fellow panelists, I thank him a lot he also agreed with me that already the matter is sub judice, and we must refrain from making a political, outcome, or try to get a political gain from that. We must refrain from doing such things. We must leave it to the court, to the honorable courts. Yes.
Maybe even the political leaders need to hear this and probably, tone down their comments, or even like calibrate their comments basis the fact that sometimes it also stokes or fuels unrest on the ground because of the comments they are making. But for the moment, Mr. Binay Singh and Mr. Intikhab Farooqi, I thank both of you for joining us on this discussion in the show today.
Thank you.